in such an excellent meeting and for his hospitality. We have a very good agenda laid out for members of Eurogroup this morning. We'll be opening up with a discussion regarding the opportunities of reform in the context of where we all now stand in dealing with the economic consequences of COVID-19. We will then be having a discussion on the state of play regarding the Eurozone economy, where the Commission and the European Central Bank will give their perspective on where we all currently stand at the moment. And then after that, in extended format, we will be having a discussion with all colleagues regarding the prospects for banking union and where that project stands. And again, it will be informed by the broader economic context of where we stand within the Eurozone.
One question also to you on Brexit. I mean, Johnson wants an agreement in October. Is this sort of the final point for an EU-British deal, or would Europe seek to negotiate until the end of the year on this?
So I'm here this morning as an Irish citizen and as a European, chairing the Eurogroup meeting. And in a very small but reflective way, the journey that I've made in my own life and in my public life reflects what Europe has meant to Ireland. Our prospects lie within the European Union. Our political and economic freedoms have been deeply enhanced and transformed by our membership of the European project. The other great transformative project of Ireland, of the island of Ireland, has been the Good Friday Agreement, which transformed the prospects of our island, which showed that politics can transcend difference and can find agreement where at times agreement looks so hard to reach. The withdrawal agreement was an agreement negotiated by the European Union that brought together both of those strands. And it was an agreement that was reached after years of intense effort on behalf of the European Union dealing with the government of the United Kingdom. The European Union is a project that is based on the rule of law, it's based on respect, it's based on honouring agreements of the past and building on them in the future. And as the United Kingdom looks to what kind of future trading relationship it wants with the European Union, a prerequisite of that is honouring agreements that are already in place. And that is why the approach of the European Commission in relation to this issue has been so strong. And I want to recognise the solidarity and support that I've received from my colleagues here in Berlin in relation to this challenge. And it's just now imperative that the government of the United Kingdom respond back to the call from the Commission to agree and conclude on this issue. This is the prerequisite to what any future relationship could look like.
With regards to the latest decisions of the UK government, is the UK still interested in having a deal with the European Union on a future relationship?
Well, that's a matter for the United Kingdom and for the government to speak upon. From my engagement with them in the past, I believe that willingness was there, but the willingness of the European Union is there. I'm absolutely clear on that. The European Union wants to create a relationship with the United Kingdom that protects the single market, that protects those who are inside the European Union. And we have shown our willingness to do that now by years of effort, particularly led by Mr. Michel Barnier, who has led all of our efforts in this area. So the willingness is clearly there from the European Union, and that is demonstrated in the withdrawal agreement and in the effort that went into securing that agreement. And that's why it is imperative at this point that that agreement be honoured.
Vienna is complaining that financial aid is not distributed quick enough by the Commission. What is your point of view on this?
Well, I know the Commission are working very hard at the moment to operationalise the agreement that was made by the European Council there before the summer. And they are very much aware of the economic and public health challenges that all member states of the European Union are facing at the moment. And I know now in the coming days and weeks, they will be looking to accelerate the process so that agreement can be reached, and the Commission are well aware of the challenges, and that is why indeed both the Commission and the European Council and my finance minister colleagues worked hard to put the Recovery and Resilience Fund in place. I'll leave it at that. I have another colleague here. I know I'll be speaking to you all later on. Thanks very much.